Window washing, it's a perilous profession, especially when your job site is hundreds of feet above the ground. We saw just how dangerous it can be yesterday when two workers were dangling from a scaffold 69 floors up on the tallest building in the United States. It's inherently risky. But what's the reward? Local 12's Brad Underwood spent the day with a local restoration crew where he found out just that.
Growing up, it's just another day at the office for Rodney and Jack Barker. The two brothers are replacing 20-year-old sealant on the outside of St. Elizabeth Hospital in Fort Thomas.
Like for me, there is a little bit of a rush, I guess, when you look down and you see, especially knowing it's not everybody can do it.
Hundreds of feet off the ground, the crew from Lithko Restoration knows the risks of the job.
At first, when you first get on a tall building, you get a little bit antsy, a little bit of adrenaline, but after a while you get used to it. But you never take it for granted. You have to respect it because the risk is there.
Safety is the #1 priority, and nothing reminds them more of that than seeing what happened to the window washing crew in New York City.
Once or twice I've had to do some mid-air transfers on a piece of equipment, a faulty piece of equipment, but other than that, it's pretty safe.
In the event of equipment failure or an accident, the crews are usually equipped to handle the mistake and make the repair. If not, the fire department is trained and ready to make the rescue.
We've replaced motors in the air, we've replaced cables in the air, and there's just small things that there again we have plenty of backups to make our job as safe as possible.
The job, as mundane as it sometimes may be, isn't about glamour, but pride, restoring one building at a time safely. Brad Underwood, Local 12 News.
Well, once the work is finished at St. E, many of the restoration workers will be laid off for the winter because of the weather conditions. Happens every year, but work usually picks back up in the spring, and it takes a lot of nerve.
Yes, it does.